Hi everybody, it is KJ from Metro Hobbies, and the LEGO June releases have arrived in store, so let's get into it. And we had the Saturn V land in Metro Hobbies and then quickly launch out of the building. It has sold out. This is really just the very last one that will be sure to go soon. But don't fear, we are getting more back at the end of June, so I wanted to let you know, add it to your wish list. We're getting more. Don't worry, I know it was there very briefly, but we will launch again. All right, on to the rest of it. We're going to go with Marvel because we've got some lovely new Infinity Saga stuff that's come back in. We've also got these really cool mechs. So these are for those who care about the minifigures. We haven't had a Wolverine minifigure for, I would say, at least half a decade, if not longer. And we've got a really cool helmet for him. We've got Black Panther in a mech, and we've got another Iron Man in a mech, which is really, really cool. Don't forget, the almighty Thor is coming out soon. So that's another one there. So lovely new stock of our LEGO Technic, our Star Wars helmets. We've got the AT-AT. We also still have the trash compactor and the Dagobah scene, which is really, really exciting. But you're probably wondering, so what are these new June releases? I'm going to start off small. I'm going to start off with the dots. So we have those dots for anyone who likes to build tiles and mosaics. This is what we've got here coming in. There's also patches, which means that if you want to decorate your clothing, you can decorate your clothing with Lego, and I know there must be some of you out there who like to do that. We're going to move on to City and Friends because it is the winter wave, but for the Northern Hemisphere, it's their summer wave. More friends, more city. There's a couple of highlights I'd just like to point out. So there is the art school, or the little school that they've got going on. They're starting to use the mosaics in their building, which is really cool. In City, which is probably more exciting for me because I like to do some building up of medieval scenes, is that they've actually included some new molds for animals. Now this set may say 4+, and certainly it's suitable for a 4+, but it also has a cow, pigs, piglets, a sheep, and a lamb, which is really, really, really cool. Oh, and also a calf, I should mention, which is the first time I think they've ever done the baby animals in Lego form. So if you're trying to build up a farm in a medieval town, this will be the set you'll have to get. They have got a whole bunch of these city stunt bikes coming out. There's a whole bunch more. There's a pirate, I believe, as well as like a Harlequin style one. But this is the major set, so you've got some more loops, which is really, really cool. But the highlight of the city, and probably what you're all more interested in, is the City Express train. We have not had a new one of these for a long time. You're going to get 16 curves, 8 straights. It's using the powered up function, which is going to be powered either through the remote that it comes with or through your phone, through the powered up phone that you can program it. It's going to have lights at the head, which is amazing. You're building up all the carriages. You've got a little platform. There is also a train station that has also come in, which is very, very exciting. And I think that's wonderful that they've got all those little details going on. So you're not just getting the train, you're also getting the train station. So those minifigures can certainly get off the train and on the train now. They're not just on a permanent loop. Now, there's a couple of things that I think are probably the most exciting that I've left to last. So in the creator line, so that's the 3-in-1 line, they haven't done Vikings. I think it's been over a decade since they haven't done Vikings. And like Lego's Denmark, and we know that Vikings don't have horns, but clearly we want Viking helmets to have horns. And so that's what they've done. This is creator, so you build the sails. The whole boat is something that you build. What is new for this is the helmet for the Valkyrie. So now we have a horned Valkyrie as well as the Viking helmets, which have come back, and the nice big shield. So that's a really, really cool one for both the young and old, but for those who like to do mocks. And one of our highlights, and something that is the architecture set to end all architecture sets. So architecture's traditionally looked at all the modern. So you had Tokyo, Paris, you have, okay, we do have a wonder of the world, which is the Taj Mahal, but did we have an ancient wonder of the world? Not until now, and it is a mammoth of a set. This is the Great Pyramid of Giza. So I'm going to just bring this down for you, which is absolutely gorgeous. And it's not just the white surface of the pyramid. I will turn it around and show you in just a moment. It is also the inside of the Great Pyramid. So not just what it would look like if it was in its time, but also how it looks today, where you got all the steps going on and you can look at all the little tunnels, which I think the detail in this is extraordinary. It's definitely the largest architecture set they've done. It probably won't last long. It's definitely something that you've got to jump on. We've only got one left in this store at the moment, but there is more. Jump online to grab that. Now, There is one more thing that I have for you today, which is also very exciting for all the fans of the Muppets. So a lot of you might have grown up with the Muppets. Some of you only knew them recently. The Muppet minifigures. There are 36 in a box. There's Kermit, there's Miss Piggy, there's Waldorf, there's Statler, there's Rolf the dog, there's Fonzo the bear, there's Gonzo. There's actually even Scooter. So Scooter doesn't have his own minifigure, but Scooter's on a computer, on Statler's computer, I believe it is, which is really, really cool. There's also the Swedish Chef. Now, there's 36 to a box. So I know some of you out there like to collect boxes. If you want a full, complete box, call us, ask for a full box, which is 36, and they will make sure that they put the notes on there, and they will confirm with you whether they've got one available to send out to you, or come into store and talk to us, and we'll arrange for a full box to come over. And without those sort of communications, we can't necessarily guarantee it, but if you let us know, we'll do our utmost to make that happen. That's everything for the June releases. There is still more to come. That's just what's arrived. There is I Am Groot. There's an Iron Man Armory. It's going to be really, really exciting. We'll let you know as soon as that happens. You can still add those to your wish list. And until next time, remember, if you can imagine it, you can build it.